Imagine a colony, 117 men, women, and children, disappearing without a trace, leaving behind only one cryptic word carved into a wooden post. This is not fiction. This is America's oldest and most haunting secret. The year is 1587. Driven by Queen Elizabeth I and the boundless ambition of Sir Walter Raleigh, a hopeful contingent of 117 English men, women, and children landed on Roanoke Island, determined to build the New World's first permanent civil colony. This fragile settlement, off the coast of modern-day North Carolina, held the entirety of England's New World aspirations. The settlers were led by Governor John White, an artist and respected explorer. The colony immediately symbolized potential. On August 18, 1587, White's daughter, Eleanor Dare, gave birth to Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. Yet, this hope was immediately shadowed by hardship. Their assigned captain abandoned them early, leaving them at a difficult site. The planting season was gone, and relations with local Native American tribes quickly soured. Within weeks, facing imminent starvation and hostility, the settlers begged John White to sail back across the vast Atlantic to secure vital supplies and reinforcements. He left behind his entire family, his heart heavy with apprehension, but with a crucial instruction. If the colony was forced to relocate, they must carve the name of their destination into a tree or post. If they departed under attack, they must carve a Maltese cross above the inscription. 2. 3 years of silence and the cryptic clue. White's intended swift return was brutally stalled. As he reached England, the nation was preparing for war against the Spanish Armada. Every seaworthy vessel was commandeered for defense. For 3 agonizing years, John White was trapped, watching the seasons turn, knowing his family was waiting on a desolate shore 3,000 miles away. Finally, in August 1590, White sailed back to the Outer Banks. He found the little settlement utterly silent. The houses were gone, not burned or destroyed, but methodically dismantled. There were no signs of a struggle, no overturned possessions, and chillingly, no bones. The colony had vanished. White's heart must have leapt when he searched for the agreed-upon clue. There was no Maltese cross, a massive relief. Yet, on a gatepost of the dismantled palisade, he found the letters CROATOAN carved deeply. Nearby, on a large tree, the letters CROW were found. The inscription suggested a move to CROATOAN Island, the home of the friendly Hatteras tribe. But a violent storm immediately descended, forcing his crew and White to abandon their search and return to England, never knowing the true fate of the 117 souls he had left behind. 3. The end. The Forgotten Bones. The carving of CROATOAN was not a plan, but a message of final, tragic resignation. What John White could not have known was that after his ship disappeared over the horizon, the colonists were gripped by a slow, inevitable demise. They waited in vain for his return, trusting their queen would send aid, but the ships never came. The food ran out, and the hostile tribes sealed off their last hunting grounds. Then, the fever came. It was a disease the New World had never seen, or one that the colonists' weakened bodies could not fight. The children, including little Virginia Dare, were among the first to perish. As the last few adults realized the end was near, they were consumed by isolation and failure. They used their final, crushing strength to dismantle their own homes. The materials were buried or pushed into the dense undergrowth. The carving of CROATOAN was their last act of desperation, a whispered hope to White that if they had possessed the strength, that is where they would have attempted to go. But they didn't make it. The colonists were lost, not in a glorious battle or a decisive journey, but in the dark, silent depths of an American winter. They were overcome by famine, disease, and abandonment. Their bones, scattered and hidden by the unforgiving soil, became the first tragic secret of the American continent, leaving behind only the single cryptic word, a monumental footnote to a dream that died of waiting.